Welcome to Creative Learners.
Hello everyone, welcome to Creative Learners. This is Aditi speaking, and today we are going to deal with The Dream of the Rood. The Dream of the Rood is the Old English lyric, the earliest dream poem, one of the finest religious poems in the English language. Okay, this particular poem, there is an unknown poet who beholds a beautiful tree, the root or cross on which Christ died. The root here will narrate its own story. It will narrate how it suffered the nail wounds, spear shafts, and insults along with cries to fulfill God's will. Okay, so this poem is going to be a sign of mankind's redemption. And this complete version became known with the discovery of the 10th century Vercelli book. In this Vercelli book, we have 23 homilies and 6 religious poems. Okay, so before we begin, let us first know that the root, the word root, root's origin. The root comes from the Old English word rod. Rod means pole. Okay. Now this pole is the this pole is the reference to the crucifix on which Christ accepted his glorious death. The representation of Christ on the cross in English is known as the corpus or the body. However, in this poem, the speaker talks about the dream of the cross that he saw in the middle of the night. Okay, so this goes the summary of the poem. Now we will come to the structure or form of the poem. The structure or form, if we talk about it, the poem is written in alliterative verse. Okay, what is this? We know alliteration, right? So this alliterative verse is a form of verse that uses alliteration, the repetition of identical initial consonant sounds in successive or closely associated syllables within a group of words. So there are various Middle English poems such as Piers the Plowman, Sir Gawain and the Green Knight, Morte d'Arthur, all uses alliterative verse. Now coming to the theme of the poem. The theme is very important. Okay, there is a space. Okay, fine. Theme is very important for this particular poem. We have first pagan theme. The most important theme of this poem is paganism or pagan theme. Okay, pagan elements or the pre-Christian elements are in the use of a complex echoing structure, allusions, repetition, verbal parallels, wordplay of the riddles, and the language of heroic poetry and elegy. So the most important pagan theme is the speaking tree. Okay, so the speaking tree is the most important pagan theme. Pagans believed in the spiritual nature of natural objects, so here the speaker recognizes the root as an object of worship. But in the end of the poem, we saw exhibits the Christian theme. Okay, so the Christian theme obviously exhibits the Christian beliefs of salvation and the afterlife. So here we end our session, The Dream of the Rood. I hope you liked the session. If you do like the session, please like the video, press the bell icon and do subscribe my channel. Please share the video among your friends. Thank you. Have a nice day.